That was only a little baby sip. This thing is hot. I literally just made this coffee, but... Yo, what is going on, you guys? TL13 here, aka the Lucky 13 or Rant 13 from Rant Gaming, bringing you guys some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 content. Now, I say more, I really just mean some content because I haven't really recorded a video on this, but anyway, guys, let's talk about why this game sucks. Alright, guys, we're on Demolition Quarry. I gotta choose what to use. I went to Domination, and then I left because we were losing to a chopper gunner, so yeah. I am only level 22, so as you guys may know, what is up with the sensitivity? It is really low. Oh, someone's on my account. Is that better? I guess. It's still bad. We're gonna do it. So, plain and simple, guys, obviously, this is a great game. This is where I started. This is my favorite Call of Duty I've ever played. Like, back in the day, this is all I played. This was like the jam. We would get home from school, play it with your friends, and this forever will be a great game in history. But right now, in today's time, if you've been like keeping up to date with Call of Duties, playing them all the time, you just kind of can't really go back to this game. The only thing about this game is they just made it backwards compatible, so there's more people on it and stuff, but there's still not like everyone on it, you know? I want to play it like with my friends, and that's when the game shines, when you can party up, when you guys can have fun, and I do apologize, I can't really look at like you guys, I gotta look here, and I'm not gonna do well because I've adjusted to new Call of Duties, and I am bad at this game. Like, you'd think, oh, you have all the stuff, you know, I have my Scuff gaming monitor headset, like, you'd think I'd do well, but no, like, I just can't. I've played World War II a bunch and been really good at that, but I can't play this game. Like, I don't understand the style anymore because it's so different than what I'm used to, and so what I learned is you kind of have to camp in this game. Like, I don't want to do that. Oh. I'm so stupid. Anyways, don't like the game anymore. I mean, okay, I like the game. There's just so many things wrong with it right now because the problem was everything was broken in this game. So what ended up happening was something was broken, but the thing is everything was broken. So they nerfed literally nothing. I'm gonna defuse this and be a hero. But anyway, they fixed nothing. So the problem with them fixing nothing is, sure, everything is balanced, but if everything's balanced, you just die in 2 seconds because the guns are so powerful. Like, you don't even have time to look at someone when they're shooting you. And that's the biggest problem of all, is my movement's irrelevant because I die in 2 seconds. Except that time. He was shooting first and I still got him. I'm not even going to defuse. I'm going to let that blow up. Like, I don't care. So that's my main issue with this game. Is simply, like, the time to kill is ridiculously, like, quick. Like, there is no time. You just die before you can react. And if you can't react, well, what's the point of me learning all these skills? Drop shotting, jump shotting, and anything like that if they're not useful here. So what I think is I really like that it's backwards compatible. I like being able to play on Xbox One rather than just 360, but I fear that since it's backwards compatible, they're not going to remaster it. Because if you think about it, the only game that was remastered really was not backwards compatible. They didn't make it backwards compatible. And what's the point of making it backwards compatible just to make a remake? Like, I just don't see the point in it. So I don't expect a remaster of this game, which is what I think it really does need, because I don't think it's good enough right now with backwards compatible. I think we need some sort of fixes, make the guns maybe a little bit less powerful, remove noob tubing entirely. Like, it's just not something that should be in the game. And that's kind of the biggest issue I really have, is just everything is so overpowered because they didn't fix anything. And now we live in a world where they fix everything. They make nerfs, they make the game balanced, and this game really just is not balanced in any sort of way. It's just, this is broken, that's broken, everything's broken, so everything is okay, right? We'll just leave everything broken. But you can't just leave everything broken. So I want to reiterate one thing, guys, is I do really love this game, and it has been a big part of, like, my childhood. This is the game that got me into Call of Duty. This is the game that forever will be remembered as the game I played, the game I went to, the game that got me interested in everything. Quickscoping, trickshotting, YouTube Call of Duty, which was, you know, phase, optic pred making montages, and like everything about this game was just magnificent when it was out. But when you bring something old into what you're used to now, it'll never compare to what it once was. So as much as you may think, oh, Modern Warfare 2, this was the jam, this is what I want to play, I'm so glad it's backwards compatible, how did I not even notice? The thing you have to realize most is that it's never going to be as good the second time. It is as good as it is because of what you did back then. And you can't really duplicate that feeling, you know, getting that nuke for the first time or something. Like, I'm not 12 anymore, you know, back when I started playing this game. And it's funny because when I say 12, that seems so long ago, but there are 12-year-olds on Call of Duty now, so it's really not, like, that weird. But comparing to someone like me, like, this is just nostalgia here. Like, this is what I played when I was homesick from school or on the weekend with friends, and you just kind of can't really duplicate that anymore. What it was is past, and you can't really recreate it just in this game anymore. I think if they were to make a new Call of Duty sort of similar, maybe not even a remaster, just a game where they fix nothing, a game where quick-scoping and trick-shotting was a real thing, a game with legitimate montages people wanted to watch, and a game where you can do things with friends in private matches that was just fun, you know? Hide and seek, Michael Myers, different glitches you can exploit. Like, this isn't a glitch, but this is just a cool spot, and you wouldn't have this in a modern Call of Duty. Like, in World War II, there is no way we have anything like this. So that's kind of the thing, is it was so good at its time, but it just isn't comparing in its current moment. And I think a big bias here is the fact that I'm good at current Call of Duties, and I have not been that good at this one, and getting used to it has been a big problem for me because of, like, it's fast-paced, but you have to, like, stay back, head glitch, and I mean, I'm used to head glitching, pre-aiming. My auto-aim just went, like, crazy there, but, like, there's no one here. I'm mildly confused. I got an itch. And I still have quickscoping in this game. The thing is, I'm just really bad at it now. And I don't know how I used to play on 10 sensitivity, because I'm on like 5 now when it's too high almost. So everything's just kind of changed. And that's why this game isn't as good as I once remember it being. Is because you get used to something else, and all of a sudden this isn't the same as it once was. Is that guy really doing that? I apologize, guys. My nose is really itchy, and I keep having to scratch it. Also, my laundry's going. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but you guys might hear it a little bit. I'm very tired. This might be a little bit... Oh, that's another thing. Holy, Painkiller is just like, you're rewarding people for doing badly. I keep my pred to next round, right? Because I don't really know. So yeah, there's several things I think this game just really needed removed, and I think a remaster would do that perfectly. You legitimately don't have to add very much to this game. What you really need to do is just take out a few different unfair aspects. And sure, maybe people will complain about it, like, you'll take out noobtoobing and people will be like, that was part of the game. Well, yeah, it was, and it never should have been, so you enjoyed it while you could. But I really just don't think they'll do it. And I know someone I watched created a poll who plays Modern Warfare 2 consistently, streaming and everything. And it was, do you think like the remaster is enough, or do you think the backwards compatible was enough, or do you think there should be a remaster? And I think like 70-80% of people said they want a remaster still. Why did that take so long to switch weapons? So I understand the excitement that was had from this, and I understand why it was such a great game, but getting back into it isn't the same once everything has been done once. And I think that's something that we're just wishing it was, and we're trying to replicate that, so we're so hyped about it. But the reality is, you can't just go back to something like that. If I was to compare it to something, say you like old video games. Now, there's nothing wrong with old video games. They were kind of basic in comparison to what we have now, of course, but old video games were awesome. I still have a Nintendo. It's right over there. Well, Nintendo 64. Oh my god, they got an AC-130. I think that was from a care package. Alright, we're gonna try to shoot this down with my pred. We're gonna hope this goes well. No, I don't even know where it is. Nope, not going for the AC-130. Can you even shoot down an AC-130 with pred? Like, I don't remember. Anyways, say you like old video games. Like I said, nothing wrong with that. This game is old in comparison to other Call of Duties. But if you liked old video games, you know, growing up, they were your favorite thing, and you remember all these times with your friends, like when you played old NHL games, and they were just the bad graphics, but we loved them and everything, they were great. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're like a pro player, now, I'm not a pro player, I'm not like an insane Call of Duty god, I like Call of Duty and I make videos on it, that's it. So say you did like play all those games and love them, and now you're a pro player for like, I don't know, NHL, 2K, whatever we're in, 2K19. I don't even know what NHL games are out or come out, but say you're a pro at that. Say you literally do that for a living. And now you try to play like NHL 2004. It's not gonna be the same as it was back in the day when that was released. It's just, you're so used to other things in life that it's not really a big deal. And that's why people are so like hung up on technology, and we're losing like sight of things. Like, this person has an iPod and or an iPhone actually. This person has an iPhone and they're like 12. That's crazy. Well, it's crazy because it's not what we were used to. Now, I do agree that that shouldn't really be happening when they're so young. They shouldn't get phones. But that's neither here nor there. This whole video is literally me going off topic the whole time and somehow going positive in this game. I'm really not good at this game. I go negative the majority of the time. Like, I'm running Red Harrier and Chopper Gunner, knowing full well I will not get a Chopper Gunner. But yeah, that's kind of my whole thought on this, is just, it's not the same as it once was, and it never can be that just by making it backwards compatible. I personally think a remastered would help the game. I think it'd be a lot of fun to play a remastered version where everyone has to start over and like no one is like on a higher footing than other people. Like I'm 7th prestige, I should not be. I'm pretty sure all my levels were hacked, like, and I don't really care that they're hacked. It's not a big deal. Like I think it was, and I got in some lobby like a while ago before it got like backwards compatible. And so I'm 7th prestige. I was 6th level 70 and I want to prestige and level up and grind. But grinding an old game like this, you're just like, the game is not to be taken seriously at this point. This game is to have fun in. And so prestiging was a bad mistake. I had posted asking if I could get D-ranked, if someone like knew someone that could D-rank me, because I'm like, I want to level up again, I want to grind. And after just prestiging to 7th, like, let me tell you guys, you don't want to be D-ranked. There's really nothing fun left about grinding this game and leveling up and going for all the challenges like it was back in the day. Like, back in the day, it was a huge deal. Now it's like, yeah, I did this because I thought it'd be fun, and then it wasn't even fun. Because the idea of going for these challenges is not really to have fun, it's to grind and, like, get something out of it. But you're getting something out of it that you've already had a million times, and it's really just not a big deal anymore. So I do apologize, I've really been all over the place for this video. I was working today, I worked yesterday, so I worked like collectively 15 hours this weekend, which really, it isn't insane, I'm just not used to it. Like, I get people work way more than that. People work like 15 hours in one day. But I did work this weekend, I am really tired. I just started my laundry, which I totally forgot about, and yeah, I'm really all over the place and everything, and I do apologize for that. But I hope you guys have been kind of able to follow what I'm saying and kind of maybe agree with me, maybe disagree, you know. Let me know in the comments what you guys do think about this whole thing. And I am going to try to post some videos soon. I do want to try some trick shots like the good old days. I'm hoping some of my friends get online that I used to play with back in the day, and we can, you know, have fun in private match or go to team tactical and grind like that, because I think that is where this game, even nowadays, will be a fun thing to do. I mean, at this point, just going for nukes isn't really the most insane thing you can do anymore, and I don't think it's quite like what I want to be doing in this game, because I've been having a hard time even adjusting to begin with. So I'm thinking where I'm going to fit into this game is just the whole having fun thing, maybe getting full teams together and just like kind of taking games seriously, but not the like leveling up or anything seriously. As you see, I took that very seriously. I wanted him dead. But yeah, that's kind of my plan for this game. I think I'm going to try like some search and destroy with like a squad or team tactical and try to go on win streaks, because that's what I also did back in the day, and I remember that being a lot of fun. And it didn't matter if we were leveling up or if we were already level 70, if we were 10th prestige, we were just playing to play and have fun, and that's what we did. We would try to win, have fun. That's going to blow up and kill me. We can't get a bomb planted, so that's my plan for this game. As you guys can see, there's someone 43 and 13 on the other team. Like, they remember this game. They might have even been playing before it was backwards compatible. Like, they might have still just been jamming the game. And I really wish we were on defense, because we clearly suck on offense. What is my team? My team's not terrible. I've had way worse teams in my time. So if you guys do want to hop on this game with me, try to have some fun, you know, do search and destroy or team tactical, or if you guys are doing like private matches or stuff where you're just screwing around or whatever, I definitely would be down to do that with you guys. Message me, hit me up. Definitely down to try that stuff out. But if this just isn't your jam, I totally understand, guys. It's really not mine these days, but I'm still going to play it, you know. I was very excited, very hyped up about it, because I still watch Modern Warfare 2 content, but it's just not the same playing it now compared to back then. And as much as I really want it to be, that's just not what's going to happen. I don't know how I got that kill. Alright. I think they know where I am. Do they know where I am? Were they shooting me? Aw, they went different ways. If I got that double, that would have been Harriers. Alright. The question is, can we get a chopper? Look who found the answer! I friggin' hate this game, man. Like, I just can't get it together on this game. So, that's my biggest thing, is the whole not being able to play. I just really need to get better at this game and relearn it. You know, relearning the spawns, relearning all the best techniques, the best weapons. The best weapons are pretty straightforward. It's any friggin' weapon. But, you know, ACR, UMP, TAR-21 as I'm using. And getting all the stuff back, the attachments and stuff after prestiging, don't prestige. If you guys were thinking about prestiging on this game, or like leveling up, if you're level 70, don't do it. You don't want to. And this is literally how you have to play this game. I'm really sorry, my nose is so itchy, and that might be really distracting. Like, I feel like it's super distracting, but like, I have to. Am I gonna die? I just don't like this game like I used to, guys. And as much as I want to like produce a bunch of content on it, which I don't even know if you guys want to see this. Do you guys want to see Modern Warfare 2 content? Because I don't even have to post it. But as much as I want to make content on it, I'm just not having as much fun as I'd like to be having in the game. That being said, World War II is kind of stale without getting new updates frequently right now, and being like level 1000, there's not a whole lot for me to do. So we're going to see. I'm still going to play this game quite a bit and try to get used to it, try to be good at it, and you know, maybe it'll happen, and we're going to run. Hello. Hello, friend. Hello. Run. Nope, didn't get out. So yeah, if you guys want to see like challenges or fun videos, give me like class setups or something, I'm down to, you know, just play this game and have fun on it. But the whole grinding aspect is not going to be here like it is in any other like new Call of Duty for me. And I think going back to an old Call of Duty when you're used to a new one that you play so often, it's really just not the same, and it's not what you want it to be. I'd love to go for challenges, go for like mastery on guns, prestige. You can't prestige guns. Get like all the headshots with the guns, get the titles and emblems. Like, there was so much to do and grind in this game, but it's just, there's no drive for it now because hacking is so easy, and because they never fixed that, and because the game's so old, there's just really no point in doing that stuff anymore. And it really does suck. Like, I've said that several times, but it really does, you know? I love this game, and I'd love for it to be like the good old days and just go back to it, because that's what I always loved. But it's not really that simple to just get everyone on a game like this, and it's not going to be what it was, you know, like 10 years ago. And I'm kind of wondering how many people are in the same position as me, because I know I was so excited. I was like over the moon when I found out this got backwards compatible. You know, I hopped on. I didn't really hop on right away. I had to download it, and then I like left my house while it was downloading because I had some stuff to do. Don't even remember what I did that day. I don't know what day this even got like out. I hope you guys have been able to tolerate these thoughts though. We got 2 minutes left in this game, so that, like, there's a whole lot more time for me to ramble and stumble over words for you guys. And more time for me to still go negative. There's still a chance. Positive 13, dying 13 times, no problem. Alright, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna quick scope. We're gonna see how well this goes. Someone wanna kill me? Someone in here? Thought there was a person. Wasn't a person. Alright, 1 minute left intervention. Let's do this.
Enemy Harriers incoming.
Oh, get turned on. Alright, we had a bit of fun with this intervention. Alright, so that's today's video, guys. Completely over. Don't have to worry about me stumbling on words and rambling anymore. I'm sorry this game was such a mess and me talking was such a mess, but 56 kills, that's way more than I planned to get this game. So I hope you guys are enjoying Modern Warfare 2 being backwards compatible. Like I said, nothing against the game. It is great, but this is just why it's not where it was before and why it's not really a great game anymore. And that's just my opinion. That's just what's in my head, guys. I understand, you know, this game could win like an award of some kind, maybe if it was just remade the exact same way as Zero changes for 2018. Like, it's not a bad game, like, in general. It's a great game still. It's just, for me, it kind of is not the same, and it just sucks. It is how it is. So that's this video, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Remember to check out the links in the description to my social media, as well as Rank Gaming's links, or Rank Gaming's YouTube will be at the end of this video as well. And remember to hit subscribe for more COD World War 2 and possibly Modern Warfare 2 if this is something you guys want to see. Let me know. But without further ado, you guys, I'm signing off. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it, even though this video kind of sucked. And this has been TL13 with Call of Duty World War 2. I really gotta stop doing that. Modern Warfare 2. Saying, peace out.